Okay, so I'm in After Effects, going to the project here, and I'm going to start by just making a new composition. And since what we're doing in here is 720p, we'll go down here to 720. We'll use, this is fine, 720 right here. And say motion and change comp. And I don't want it to be 30 seconds. I'll make it probably like, I don't know, 7 seconds, 0 frames. Background color, I'll make it black. Click OK. Good. So I've got the composition. Now I'm going to make new solid. So I'm going to create artwork. You could import if you like, but this is just to create artwork inside. New solid. So I'm going to make a green square and make it like 50 by 80. It's not a square, I guess. And then I'll make another new solid. Oops. New solid. Command Y, and I'll make a red one. And I'll make it, I don't know, 100 by 100. Oops. And click OK. And another one that I'll make, oops, yellow. I've got to be in the timeline when I create the new solid, and I'll make a yellow thing. So now I have these 3 things, and actually I could make the, I'll make my background a different color. I'm going to say new, solid, and I'll make it the same size as the whole thing, which is 1280 by 720. And I'm going to make this, I don't know, what color do we turn the screen? Turn it to like a dark blue or a blue. So that's the whole screen. Now I don't want it, I know I'm not going to want it to be blue until the end. I want to bring in my audio track, so I'm going to double click on here and go to my desktop, to my AEP Motion, and bring in my Doot Stop sound. And that's going to come in. And I'm going to drag this down into my timeline and see that it's actually only 4 seconds, 15 frames. So maybe I'll make my final project come to here. I'm going to take my work area bar and drag it here and go composition, trim comp to work area. And this will make my whole composition the same size as this instead of having those extra seconds. So it's going to only be 5 seconds. The thing with After Effects is that you can't, if I hit the space bar, even though it'll play the timeline, you can't hear the audio. You have to hear it with RAM Preview. If you have an extended keyboard, you can hit 0, or you can click on here. I have a laptop, so I have to click on here to actually play the audio so I could hear it back. So I have to load it into RAM and then play it. I'll click that. And unfortunately, since I'm recording, it seems that my computer is choking at the moment, and I have lost control a little bit. Let me save this just in case I lose control. I don't know where it's saved. Hold on. Save as. I'm going to put it on the desktop. Oh, it did it. It just was untitled, so I'll call it motion change. Actually, I'll call it the right thing. It would be last name, first initial, MOT. So that's what you're going to call that. And if I hit RAM Preview, it's not playing through the speakers in the room, so you have to hear it just a little quieter here. So if you open, to answer the question, if you open this here and you open audio, you can see, you should be able to see some of the waveform, and I can see where these sounds are actually happening. This is a key thing that's important. If you hold the Command key down, you can scrub and hear it. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I could hear it. So I could say that I just want to have this shape actually happen only right here. If I click this and if I if I option right bracket, it'll come to there. You could just drag these as well, but option left bracket and option right bracket lets you take that and go, if I go option left bracket and option right bracket, it'll go to here. On this next layer, I could go here and go option left bracket and option right bracket. And then I could just have stop that comes right in here. Now, since these things are not actually moving, option left bracket, option right bracket. So now I see that they're going to be lined up right where my audio is. Listen carefully so you can hear from where you're at. Okay. So maybe I want these to move though. These aren't moving. So maybe I could just have them shoot through the screen in a little way. I could click P for position and set it up so it's like starts right down here. And then at the end of that, I have it come all the way up here. And then the next one, I could have it start if I click P for position here, and maybe I'll click S for scale and turn them both on and have it start over here, and then have the scale be big in the middle. So this will be very fast. And then come down to here on this side and scale it down and bring it out. And then this one, maybe I'll have it be rotating through from here to here. So maybe it starts here and I click P and R, P and hold shift and then click R and turn on position and rotation and then go to the end and bring the position all the way down to here and have it rotate. Since it's so quick, you won't even notice the rotation, but I'll have it rotate a certain number of degrees, 180 degrees as it goes. So now let me play it back. Okay, so what this does, I'm gonna go then file. I should save first, just file, save, and file, export, add to render queue. I'm gonna come to my render queue, make sure I name it the right thing. So mine would be Blonder R MOT. I'll put it on my AEP motion, save, and come here and change this to H.264, and make sure that I have on. Actually, make sure I have on this audio output selected, which it is. So best settings, H.264 with audio output selected, Blonder R, click render. I don't particularly like that middle one, but it seems like it works okay. And as soon as it renders, I'll play it back so you can hear it through the through the other program instead, so you could hear the whole thing. Stop. I didn't see the first one, did you?
Looks like the frames are kind of low.
Huh?
Like it's at a low frame rate. At least it was.
Stop. Yeah, it's playing okay now. All right, good. Let me stop the recording in here. Stop. All right. QuickTime. Stop recording. How do I stop the recording? Is it down here? Where's the icon? Oh.
On the dock. I click the dock icon.
Right click.
Stop.
Stop.